Hey, it's Cobra here at MaddenGuides.com, and for this video breakdown, I want to take a look at a play out of the gun doubles offset, and the name of the play is called Salem X Kitty. Now, this particular play is very effective against a bump and run man coverage. I want to show you why, because there's actually two routes that you can run that I feel are pretty effective against that type of coverage. So let's go ahead and get on the field here and take a look at the play itself. And as you're going to watch on here on the video, I'm going to kind of walk you through it and just kind of show you the pass routes first. So let's go ahead and start off with the receiver on the far left, and he's going to be the play's primary receiver. And as you look at it, you can see he runs a deep comeback route. So he goes up the field here about 14 to 15 yards, and then he comes back towards the sideline. Now, if the ball is thrown properly on time, you'll find that he'll be wide open once he breaks towards the sideline as he comes back. And what I want to show you with this particular, if you got an elite receiver, then he's certainly going to get open. Now, however, if there's an elite defender, it might be a little bit harder if you got a weaker receiver to get him open. So I do want to point that out. All right, so let's go ahead and move to the inside. And as you look at your screen, you're going to see that this receiver here, which is going to be your slot receiver, now he runs a seam route down the left hash mark. If it's cover zero and he gets off the line of scrimmage and he's got some decent speed, he may get open where you can hit him, providing that you have enough time to throw the ball to him. So just keep that in mind. And then we're going to work our way over here towards the tight end as you look at your screen here. Here's the tight end. And what he runs here is he's going to go into this area and he kind of curls back towards the quarterback for a short pass. Now, can't guarantee that he'll be open, but he's certainly an option. If it's zone coverage, you might find him open against zone coverage. And then I want to work my way out to the outside, which we're going to call this guy the flanker. Now, this particular route is very interesting because this route is a unbumpable route. So what he does is he takes an inside release. He goes into this area here, and then he breaks up the field, and he comes in here. A lot of times as he's breaking across, you'll find him open right in this area here where you can hit it and make that throw to him. And finally, in the backfield, we're going to show you the running back. He's right here. And then he just runs a delayed curl route. Sorry about that. Not a delayed curl route, but a delayed route out here towards the right, over here towards the flat. And he'll be another option if you do choose to throw to him if nothing else is open. So what I want to do here is I want to go ahead and show you the defensive coverage that we're going to run this against. This happens to be a cover two man. You can see the bump and run or press coverage as you look at it on your screen right there. So just kind of, if you're following along, you want to run this is what I would run it again, at least initially, just to show you how it works. Now, I'm not going to do anything as far as making any pre-snap adjustments, just going to go with the play, and then we'll talk about some things you might consider doing as far as before you actually snap the ball, some other adjustments you can make. So what I want to do here first is I want to go ahead and throw out here to the outside receiver, and you can see that he's open. Now, one of the things you can do with this play is, let's go back and run it again. And watch as I drop the quarterback back here. So I want you guys to focus in on the quarterback. So he's going to drop right there. And if you time it just right, almost always open, where you can pick up some positive yards there. So he picked up about, 7 yards there with that play. So that's one receiver you can throw to. Now, let's go over here towards the right. Remember, I talked about this receiver earlier. This one right here is running run basically an in route, more or less. And then what he's going to do is he comes in towards the inside. Watch as he breaks to the inside. So he doesn't get jammed. And then once he breaks to the inside, he's almost always open against bump and run man coverage. Let's go out here and look at that in instant replay because I want to show that a little bit more as far as with that route. So let's go ahead and zoom out a little bit and just go ahead and watch that guy again. So I want you guys to go ahead and focus in on this guy right here as we're running this route. And just watch as he gets off the line of scrimmage without being jammed. And that's the key right there. See how he gets off the line of scrimmage? He's not getting jammed. If we go ahead and zoom in on that, you can see right there, he doesn't get jammed at the line of scrimmage, and that makes that route very effective as far as attacking bump and run man coverage. So just keep that in mind if you're running this play. Certainly a nice option to look to throw to. So those are the two main pass routes that I want to go ahead and show you with this play. But now I want to go back and show you some things you can do that you might consider running this play. One of the things you can do is hot route the tight end on a seam route as well, or a streak down the right seam there. And the reason for this is his route, if you do this, it's going to go ahead and go down this area here, and it might occupy the safety. In this case, it's going to be the free safety. So the free safety is dropping back, and he's supposed to be playing this 2-deep zone over here. So he'd end up going over here, and maybe he'd drop further back, just kind of taking him out of play. If it was cover one, the same thing, that tight end might drop that safety playing over the top, might drop him further back. Therefore, it's going to open up more room as your receiver comes across into this area here. So that's one option that you might consider doing as far as a pre-snap adjustment goes. And then the other one would maybe go ahead and maybe put your running back on this route right here. He can run the flat. Don't have him run the delayed check route out to the right or delayed flat. You can do it like that where he actually runs a flat. Another option might be to go ahead and maybe have him run the wheel route as well, just to give you another chance of throwing down there. So you have 3 vertical routes going deep. So those are some things you can do with this play that can make it pretty effective as far as attacking bump and run man coverage. So just check that out as you go through some plays and you're looking for a bump and run man beater. This is certainly one that you can run. So if you're following along and you're watching the video here, you want to go ahead and look at it out of the Cowboys playbook. And again, it's going to be out of the gun doubles offset. And the name is called Salem X Kitty. Nice play to beat bump and run man coverage. Hey, also don't forget to go ahead and subscribe to the Madden Guides channel. We'd appreciate it if you do. Keep breaking down the videos, trying to get you guys some more plays here. I know I haven't done some for a bit, but, try to keep doing as much as I can and giving you guys some videos here for you guys to check out. So again, this is the Madden Guides YouTube channel, so please subscribe to it.